Oh, champs. 2024 said we still spinning. The year's not over yet. Joe Budden has been charged for running in his neighbor's house with no clothes on, champ. Nude. All right? Things are getting insane. I want y'all to hit the like button and share the video before we get into it. Salute to the chat. Run up them likes. Oh, champ.
$60 diamonds or more. Sick me and shiny couture. You niggas ain't getting money. You lie to me, lie to the law. But Gotti B, aka, and a lovely N, Russian K, dollar sign S's and a couple tens. Fuck your girl and fuck her friends. Players over here don't know what's up with them. Mojo got them breaking off the cuffs again. Fuck the average life. To shoot for that is bad advice. I prefer paradise. What you get now, I had it twice. Play with me, get paralyzed, and I be with a parasail and parallel. Anything standing, I got a parasmell. Legendary paragraph so high I need a parachute. They mock me like a parrot, 80 carats while I laugh at you. One of the only rappers who just happens to not have to do what they done did. Later kid, your reputation black and blue. And I'm practically new. Closet like half of the zoo. Marvin, no mask and no crew. Starving and back in the stew. Foreign kick back on the tool. My charm get me ass by the two. Backstrokes, laps in the pool. Got her coming back to screw. She on my nuts if I nail her. I have a fucking sucking, tucking a hammer. And my Camaro sunken drunk as a sailor. Show up with nothing familiar. You keep it really feel ya. You pistol packing for that mirror. That's someone to kill you. Holla to feel ya. You'll be shaking like Shakira. Death is near ya. You better clear your mind and steer your car like there's no time. Quarter milli Lambo shine. Stunting like I'm practicing. Bolo Willie and a Don. Hustle like an African. Call a clap a marathon. And I done fuck my mash you sing. Runway model acetone. Palmer I'm passing them. Louis shoes and Louis shades. South Jamaica super day. Gucci wing, Gucci watch. Gucci bottoms, Gucci tops. Favorite color Gucci box. Good from here to Gucci block. It's sulfur in the coochie. Pick the poochie. Get your Coogee pop. Nature ninja Coogee stops. Wish my haters Uzi shots. Woozy head and oozing pots. Empty as the jewelry box. Hate about a box and snake suede leather ostrich. You chrome in a two-tone. What better way to watch us? Middle finger the coppers on the corner with my partners. Remy Martin, Henny Vodka, handgun, semi-chopper, heavy drama, heavy guapa. We'll tie down every doctor, deadly wounds and heavy opera. In this new room on the roster. Shut up.
Push a goddamn button! Push a goddamn button! Push a goddamn button!
It's the man. Welcome to Showface News. You can call me what you want. Just don't call me woke. And you're not rocking with the 10 favorite Showface News. It's Big Gotham. And you already know it's the 10 versus everybody at all times. All champs, New Year's Eve, and all that good stuff. We almost in 2025. But guess what? Before we get there, we got freaksmanship in full display. All right? Freaksmanship by the one and only Joe Budden. Edgewater Police Department says this. All right? On December 30th of yesterday. On December 4th of 2024 at approximately 7:21 a.m., the Edgewater police were dispatched to an apartment complex for the report from a resident that a man was standing outside of their apartment door completely clothesless, no clothes, nude. The caller recognized the man as a neighbor, Joseph Budden Jr., a 44-year-old male. The caller was alerted to Budden by their doorbell camera. The video depicted Budden attempting to enter a code into the door keypad several times before re-entering his own residence across the hall. As a result, police investigation, Budden was charged with lewdness, disorderly persons offense on a complaint summons. Chief Martin states that these charges are merely accusations and that the defendant is presumed innocent until and unless proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. I don't know what the hell's going on over there in Jersey. By the way, that's New Jersey, Edgewater, New Jersey, okay? What in the world is going on with this guy? Let me tell you something. It can only be one thing. Substances, champ. He is on something, all right? That's the only thing we can say. He's on something. Something is going on with Joe, all right? I don't know. Joe Budden got something going on, all right? Listen, man, that guy was complete out of his mind, completely high out of his mind. Again, I'm just gonna say that. All right, there's absolutely no way that you're, have no clothes on, and you're at your neighbor's door trying to break in. Now, how you trying to break into your neighbor's crib with no clothes on is crazy. I'm gonna just say that. All right, how, champ? How and why is this actually happening? Listen, man. There's only one way, and I mean one way that this happened, all right? Footballs, all right? Bars, more footballs, more bars, all right? More footballs, okay? And it's just going to put that, or maybe a yerk. Maybe he had a yerk or something, right? Was he on the Kodak yerks? I don't know. Look here, man. This is crazy, man. Imagine your neighbor going to your doorstep trying to break into your crib with no clothes on, champ. How would you feel? Huh? How would you react, right? I mean, 7 a.m. in the morning is crazy. What was he on? All right? Hold on, like, come on, man. Put yourself in Joe Budden's neighbor's shoes for a second. Actually, don't do that. I lied. Don't you dare try that, right? The last thing you want to see is a bald 40-plus-year-old man, right, with no clothes on outside your front door trying to get in, all right? That's the last thing you want to see. I'm just saying. Run up the likes, gang. Smash the like, share the video. Run up the like, smash the video. I said smash the video. Pause. Ooh. Pause, gang. Pause. Woo! Champ. All champ. Hey, run up the likes, though. Okay, listen. No Jumper had a segment yesterday about this, I believe. Smash the like, share the video, gang. Come on.
Some people have probably noticed that Joe Budden's podcast has moved out of their prior set and has moved back to the basement where they previously recorded, which is actually where I went when I filmed my episode with them.
You got ambushed?
I jumped, if you will.
Yeah.
That was okay.
Yeah.
But either way, that had a lot of people, a lot of fans on the periphery of the show fascinated. It's not every day that you see a podcast go back to their prior set. So obviously everybody in their fan base is wondering. I'm a big Danny from the Stop viewer. Everybody go subscribe to Danny from the Stop. He's got a lot of great videos.
Yes, sir.
And I've watched, and I'm watching it. I'm watching him try to decode it. Basically, Danny from the Stop gets tipped off by somebody that tells him that he knows behind the scenes that Joe Budden sleepwalked naked to a neighbor's house from that studio. Now,
Man, ain't nobody sleepwalk. Listen, I've heard plenty of sleepwalking stories. How often do people sleepwalk with no clothes on to their neighbor's crib trying to get in? Nah, champ, that ain't no sleepwalk. Oh, champ, those is the result of substances. Now, I will say this. Early on in Joe's career in hip-hop, if you know about Joe Budden, you know that this man dealt with a lot of substance abuse issues in the past. Have those issues came back to haunt Joe Budden? I'm going to say, yes, I feel that way. I'm not saying that as facts because we don't truly know what happened, right? For all we know, he was coming back to the neighbor's crib for seconds. We don't know a goddamn thing, all right? For all we know, this nigga was trying to break into his neighbor's crib for seconds, all right? He said round 3, right? He said he's not finished. He's not done. He was just trying to get back in, champ, all right? Just saying. We don't know nothing, all right? Look, the neighbor could be a freaksman. I'm like, why else would your neighbor be going to your crib with no clothes on, right? You got to ask yourself these questions. All right? Listen, man. This can be bigger than what we actually think it is. You dig? I'm going to just say that. We don't know for sure. I mean, one can assume, hey, this nigga is hot. And number 2, you could be like, oh, well, champ, maybe, just maybe, the neighbor is also a freaksman, much like Joe. We also see Lupe Fiasco and Joe Budden having a freaky conversation on Twitter not too long ago, all right? I'll say maybe 8-9 months down the line, all right? We've seen that happen, all right? We've seen freaksmanship of another caliber. But what's really going on here? Run up these likes, smash the like button, share the video. Oh, champ, this is nuts.
There's a lot of stuff that hasn't been confirmed or denied, so I don't want to say shit that's not true, but it would appear they have the arrest warrant for Joe Budden apparently exposing himself to, I don't know, a random person, a man or a woman, I don't know. But allegedly, at some point, and I think he's talked about sleepwalking before, so this is not completely
That's a great
unprecedented.
premeditated defense right there if I ever heard
That's
of it.
crazy.
Have you ever heard
That's
of anything
crazy.
like this?
That's why I'm like, if he beats this off a sleepwalk, it's crazy.
That's a new legal precedent. That if I was this dickhead go suck himself guy, that's what I was. I was sleepwalking when I was jerking off in that
sleepwalking.
market. Yeah,
What did you talking about?
yeah.
It wasn't me.
I don't. That's like not just sleepwalking though. That's
Imagine if you had a condition that caused you to just willy-nilly go walk around naked around
Why
your building.
were you naked?
I mean, I sleep in just
Nah, man. Ain't no excuse for this freaksmanship, nigga. This freaksmanship don't get excused. He was sleepwalking, Chip, and he was turned on, right? Yeah, he was sleepwalking, and he had a wet dream at the same time. Yeah, that's what happened. Niggas sleepwalk and had a wet dream all together. Oh, Chip. Your neighbor had a wet sleepwalk dream. Did you know that, champ? Well, you know now. Oh, champ, we got the homie Mystery Monk with $20 in town taxes who says, I'm sorry, man, but I believe the issue also ties into AI and gaming. I believe Joe Budden was in a VR simulation with Lupe and was unaware that he was actually walking the streets. He was in the Freaksman metaverse, homie. You actually have a point. You know, this is not far-fetched. I'm just going to keep it 1,000. It's not far-fetched whatsoever. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit far-fetched. Because we know for a fact that your boy, Lupe Fiasco, is into that stuff. He like VR headsets, and he likes using protection on himself, all right, while performing by himself, okay? Lupe said it. He said he likes the VR headset with Chatterbait. Chatterbait times VR headset. And then some very off-brand condoms were also present as well, by the way. Very off-brand condoms, by the way, okay? Durex, for that matter. Condoms that black people would never use. Durex. Things like that, right? Protection on himself. He said this. I'm not even lying. He said this, okay? But champ, listen, man, you can't just be a freaksman whenever you feel, all right? This nigga had a wet dream while sleepwalking, apparently. Allegedly. He had a wet sleepwalk dream. Did you know that, champ? Well, you know now. Run up these. Let's smash the like button, share the video. Let's continue our champ.
Okay.
underwear, so I could imagine him sleeping with in the nude, right?
No.
or removing or if you're in deep enough sleep to
boxers, cool. Boxer socks, t-shirt is usually everybody's sleeping shit unless you like a hot body person.
I think a lot of people sleep naked.
yeah,
naked
it's not that crazy.
It's not that
at the
weird.
studio.
No, like I think
Only women sleep naked, champ. And if you a man sleeping without clothes and there's no woman present, well, you just solidified yourself as a freaksman, all right? Listen, man, you a freaksman solidifier for that matter. If you indeed went to bed, all right, with and there's no woman present, you're just a freaksman, champ. Only women sleep, all right, without any form of clothing on. Niggas, I don't know, y'all. Freaksmanship. There's freaksmanship somewhere down the line, right? We got Mystery Monk with another $5 in town taxes who says if you walk down the street, you'd find a bag of Durex and a stack of samurai swords. Yeah, that would definitely be in Lupe Fiasco's backyard for sure. 1,000%. You go to Lupe's crib, look outside. Oh, champ, is that a Durex next to a samurai sword? Yes, it is, champ. And is that a lightsaber in between? Yes, that's definitely what that is. Yeah, that's a Star Wars trilogy set lightsaber, state of the art. All right, you can't even find this in stores or eBay or Amazon. By the way, this is a limited edition lightsaber next to a samurai sword in a pack of Durex condoms. All right, that's exactly what you would see in Lupe Fiasco's backyard. Just keeping it 1,000 with y'all, okay? But champs, this is absolutely absurd. I mean, who would have thought? Damn, at the end of the year, these niggas is saying that you was sleepwalking with no clothes on, trying to get into your neighbor's crib. Now, unless you was trying to go there for seconds, thirds, fourths, or fifths, champ, I don't know why the hell you were over there, all right? But one would assume you was on some substances, all right? One would assume substances was the issue, okay? Let's just say that. Run up these likes, smash the like button, share the video. Oh, champ, let's
he
proceed.
had an apartment inside this complex. Or there was
Also, where they filming, I thought it was across from where they was filming it.
no, okay. allegedly Joe has a separate apartment inside the same building. So one that they filmed the podcast in, and then another one that he sometimes would stay at.
Yeah.
That being said, I guess there's also like a bed in the studio, so he could potentially have just been sleeping at the studio where they record a lot. Which, God, that sounds great. Why don't I ever do that? We got a bed all the way over there. I'll just stay here sometimes. Yeah. There's no shower. So.
That's a crazy thought though. Like if there's not like a separate room with a dedicated bed, if you're just like in your boxers in the studio, that's fucking. You better be like.
It's not sounding good. Like ass naked, sleeping in the studio, and wandering to the house. What the fuck was you doing before you wandered over there?
Probably
Who was
sleeping.
drinking with you?
No, okay, but so then, I guess the city now,
Then he was over
the town, because basically you're not allowed to film content unless you have a permit in this town, right? So basically they're not allowed to film anything at this space anymore for the time being. So apparently,
So if y'all don't remember, the Joe Budden Podcast got kicked from their original studio setup. They sent them niggas back to the basement. I believe that's Park's basement where Joe Budden used to do the podcast years ago. They got kicked off the premises. I wonder why. Could this have something to do with Joe Budden's freaksmanship, champ? Did Joe Budden's freaksman heroics cause the Joe Budden Podcast to go back to Park's basement? Is the question. What's really going on here? Salute to Big Black Crypto with $5 in town taxes who says bucket naked Budden. Better hope the neighbor didn't own a Ring camera, cause then the Ring company has the right to distribute the footage. Well, according to police and all that, they ain't got no footage. Supposedly. From what they're saying, there is no footage. I guess that's what they saying. I don't know. I wasn't there, nor did I want to be there. By the way, right? Salute you for paying your town taxes. By the way, I never wanted to see Dow Sim from Street Fighter naked, by the way, right? Like, when I look at Joe, I see Dow Sim from Street Fighter with a beard. If Dow Sim from Street Fighter had a beard, it would probably be Joe Budden. Am I lying? Huh, champ? Y'all know where I'm going with this, champ. Come on, gang. Joe Budden is nothing more than Dow Sim with a beard, right? And maybe some open-toe sandals from Banana Republic. On top of that, okay? Run up these, like, smash the like, share the video. It's the mayor, our chair. Let's continue.
whatever he did while sleepwalking, we saw the police report. I don't know if it's been like fully spread out there on the internet, but apparently whatever he did was big enough, a big enough deal that the whole town has been alerted and they're not allowed to film at the spot anymore.
So it's weird. It's like, it makes me wonder, is that like is that municipality, are they doing that because they're trying to, they don't want people to be making content there, or they're just trying to get over and like tax them? Like,
no, I think in general, like most residences.
Hold on, champ. Hey, yo, respectfully, the original Dow Sim ain't have no bid. All right? Who's saying that Dow Sim got a bid? You got to take, we'll see you next year. Who was he? Who was that? Who said Dow Sim had a bid? I'm going to get you together. Don't worry. I'm going to get you in a second. Who said it? Hold on. Dow Sim does. Champ, he doesn't have a bid anymore. I mean, he didn't start out with a bid. We don't know Dow Sim. Hold on, Champ. Let me get you. Hold on, man. Wait a minute. I'm going to get you together. Yeah, we giving niggas timeouts for New Year's too, by the way. Yeah, you going to have to hug a shadow. Your shadow fitness is in your future. You out here wilding, all right? Shadow fitness is in your future. Let me get you right. Let me get you right, gang. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me get you together. Let me make sure I get you right. Because apparently you need the New Year's gym membership is in your favor right now. Let me get you going, champ. I'm sorry, champ. Yeah, let me get you out of here. You need 86K. Nigga, Dow Sim originally don't got no bed, nigga. I don't care about no new Street Fighter, nigga. We talking about the original Street Fighter. How about that? Run up the likes, man. Let's continue.
Our only zone to be residences, and you're not really allowed to film stuff there. Now, your average Twitch streamer,
right?
You know, we all know a million people who film content in their fucking home, and nobody gives a shit about it. But
houses. If
you end up causing a stir, you're making a ton of noise late into the night, or you've got people coming in and out all night, it gives the city a way to be able to basically say, "Hey,
always ass naked. It is a problem."
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anytime the Yeeks is on camera with the pole out, you going crazy. The Yeeks and the pole.
Imagine your neighbor. Imagine you're sitting in your living room. You're just trying to, watch some TV, watch some Netflix before bed, and then Joe Budden comes stumbling into your house naked. He's lucky he didn't get shot.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't that be your first idea?
My first thing.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. If Joe Budden popped up on the doorstep with no clothes, things would get bad. Yeah, you had no reason to to walk up on my doorstep being a freak. Freaks me. Talking about you was asleep. Nigga, how asleep was you if you was able to try to open the door or attempt to? How asleep were you, champ? You feel me? How asleep was you, gang? All right? 7 a.m. in the morning? Nigga, the sun is out. You mean to tell me you couldn't wake up, nigga? Ain't the sun beaming at 7 in the morning? What are we talking about? Yo, bro, the sun is beaming. So you mean to tell me the sun ain't wake you up, gang? Oh, champ. Is it the booger sugar? What is it? Is it sugar in his nasals, champ? Is it the nasal powders? What is it? Oh, champ. We got Mystery Monk with $2 in town taxes who says, like a mook Terminator from 2069. Yo, gang, respectfully, don't show up to the crib without clothes. Okay? This nigga was trying to break the door. Nigga was trying to kick the doors down without being the IRS. He was trying to kick the doors down for freaksmanship. All right? This nigga was trying to kick doors down for freaksmanship. Listen, based on prior conversations and things that Joe Budden has done in the past, we must assume that this was the work of freaksmanship. This was a high-level, high-tier freaksmanship. All right? You seen the conversation with Lupe Fiasco and Joe Budden? You see how that went, right? Nasty work, right? These niggas is talking about the best adult film stuff on Twitter and things like that, right? Where can I find the good stuff on Twitter? I mean, the good X-rated films on Twitter. Nigga, why are we having this conversation and both y'all niggas is in y'all 40s talking about Twitter corn, all right? Y'all talking about Twitter X-rated videos. This is sick, all right? This is sick enough. But now we got this? Oh, Chad, this is disgusting. Run up the likes, man. Share the video. Let's continue. Oh, Chad.
I would have been like, pump it up.
And he'd probably wake out of his fucking sleepwalking to tell you that's corny and you could do better.
No, he'd be like, I came to get a car. He starts rapping his verse. His forced muscle memory from his 2003 tours.
What if he pulls out a fucking pump, penis pump?
Or if he's got it on.
Yeah,
what if he sleeps with it on? Because that's how some of them work.
What a missed opportunity for some cross branding. There should definitely be some Swedish penis pumps with the Pump It Up theme song.
I think if he goes broke, he'll probably be open-minded to that.
Yeah.
Would you buy the Joe Budden dick?
I came to get it crunk. Just put.
Did I ever tell you?
Salute to JL. I'm glad you said this. December 4th is the date that he did this freaksmanship, right? That he walked up to his neighbor's crib with absolutely not a single string of clothes on his body, right? On December 4th in New Jersey. Champ, it's probably cold as I don't know what in Jersey. And this nigga is walking up to somebody's doorstep at 7 in the morning, all right? Trying to get in the crib. Champ, he had to be on some type of nasal powder, all right? Because ain't no way. You was on that sniffle, all right? You was on snow sniffles, gang. Respectfully. You was on snow sniffles. Because ain't no way. Ain't no way, gang, right? It's cold. It's December 4th. You're in New Jersey. It's 7 a.m. And you are clothless outside of somebody's crib. Trying to get in. Freaksmanship, right? Freaksmanship. By the way, they said it's not on camera. They can't prove it because it ain't on camera. They don't have any camera footage, according to them. So, what's really going on here? I don't know. What is happening, champs? All right? What is happening, all right? I don't know what he was on. He was on something, though, right? The fact of the matter is that nigga was on something. Is it the blue chews? That nigga definitely had some blue chews. He definitely had some blue chews. I ain't gonna lie, man. They said no vid, no crime. Listen, this is nasty. I'm just gonna say it. Whatever the cause of the situation is, disgusting. Let me just say that. Okay? Whatever the cause is. Right? We got Queen of Topics TV who says LMAO Adam don't see a problem with it because him and his wife are into weirdo behavior. Adam probably wishes Joe walked in on him and his wife. You know what? You have a great point. You ain't lying. You're absolutely correct. You didn't lie one time. He probably does wish that happened. I ain't gonna lie, right? What more does Adam like more than Donkey Frank? I don't know. Okay, but this is someone that definitely has a Donkey Frank obsession, right? So, wouldn't surprise me. That's probably it right there, right? Just saying. Run these likes up, smash your like, share the video. It's the mayor, Archer.
About my wedding and how they sabotaged me with Joe Budden during it?
No, I did not.
So me and my girl spent upwards of 3 hours one night going through all of our favorite songs and then whittling it down to a playlist. Yeah. And we gave this playlist to the DJ in Italy and basically told him these are the songs we want you to play at the after party. He completely ignored every single thing on our list. And before that had even really sunk in and I realized like, oh, I don't know any of these fucking songs. Pump it up. And this is kind of like the heat of me and Joe going back and forth. And that was the moment when I realized like, oh, this motherfucker has gone rogue. Hasn't he?
Is that like when the DJ played Not Like Us when Drake was in the club? And
but that hasn't actually happened yet, has it? Nah. Drake's moving too careful for that.
Did you translate it right to the DJ?
It was just over. Like I think Glenna went and said something to the DJ. He didn't have a list. There was no chance he was gonna.
Now wait just a second. We got your mama's pom repo man. Well, that's disrespectful. Who says Joe definitely talked about one of his homies he walked in on and he ain't stopped watching. Yo, listen, man. Joe's a freaksman. Don't forget this is somebody who pleasured their dog. Don't forget Joe Budden admitted to pleasuring his dog. He also did a stunt where he said he was going in both ways, right? Don't forget that neither, because that also happened. There's so many things that transpired. Some things we just can't forget that are pretty much stained in our memory that we just can't wipe away, right? There are certain things that Joe Budden has stained our memory with that just won't go away with Clorox bleach. All right, there's absolutely no type of substance that can remove the stains that Joe has left on the mind, right? But yes, man pleasured his own dog, right? Out of his own mouth, verbatim said these things, all right? Says that he walked in on his homie and kept watching. Sicko. Look, man, freaksmanship is freaksmanship. Listen, man, I don't know what Joe was on that day. But if you in New Jersey on December 4th and you ain't got no clothes on, you have to be on something crazy. I don't know what it was, right? I don't know what it was. But yes, you heard correct. You heard, you can do all your research. You can find these things. These things is real. 1,000%. Jen, Joe Budden is bugging. Joe Budden is wilding. All right, listen, man. Things are getting free. Yo, gang, 2024 almost over, but they just throwing monkey wrenches at people. Like, damn. 50 Cent damn near. We gonna talk about 50 Cent later. 50 Cent damn near getting canceled. Did you know that, Jen? They almost about to cancel Fifth. Nigga, 2025 gonna be different. I ain't gonna lie. I'm prepared for all the nonsense. All right, yo. But yes, champs. This is what the charges is like right here. This is what the charges say. It's from the Edgewater Police Department out there in Jersey. All right. They, like I said, they said that they ain't really got no factual proof the son was out there. All right. With no clothes on. They said they ain't got no real physical proof that it happened. No camera footage. So they don't got Joe Budden on footage doing these heinous acts. If it did happen at all. But yeah, this is interesting. Again, this comes after the Joe Budden podcast had to get removed from whatever building they were in. And now they have to resort back to Park's basement. Okay? Listen, nothing the mayor said here was a lie. except for speculation. Yeah, I speculated a little bit about the situation. Truthfully, we don't know exactly what transpired here. For all we know, this could have never happened at all. But then again, I have a hard time believing it didn't happen, because why would someone lie about something like this, right? We don't got any proof. And I'm a proof person. If you can't back it up with facts, then it is a lie and a made-up narrative. That's all I'm going to say. You dig? All champ. Listen, Joe Budden, whatever you're on, I suggest you get off of it. I don't know what it was that may have persuaded you or convinced you or turned you on to go to your neighbor's crib wilding like this. All right? How and why? What is the reason, champ? I don't want to know the reason. I don't want to know what type of freaksman fetishes you have. It's none of my business, and it's none of the people's business, because we do not want to know. Right? But chat, trying to break into your neighbor's crib with absolutely nothing on is sick. Like, this was not a home invasion attempt. This was another type of invasion attempt that we're not even going to discuss. All right? Hey, gang, listen. Maybe he wanted maybe he was trying to ask them if they had extra sugar in the crib. You know niggas, man. He might have been trying to ask to see if they had some type of brown sugar available for his oatmeal. Maybe. I mean, it's 7 a.m., right? Maybe he was just asking for a condiment or something. All right? Maybe he needed an extra mayonnaise or something. Like asking if they needed it, if he had an extra egg, because he was out of eggs from his 12 egg carton set. Things like that. I don't know. Speculation. We don't know what happened, gang. All right? Maybe he needed an extra bath towel or something. I don't know. All right? But what would persuade you to go outside in the cold, brutal cold, with no clothes? Our champ, disgusting. Our champ. I don't know what's going on, gang. Things are getting spooky. Our champ. I don't know. Y'all be the judge of this, but gang, look. The mayor got another video that's about to drop. I actually was going to drop this video earlier, but I had to push it back. The video is about Drake and his thirsty behavior going into 2025. Y'all can check that out in like the next hour, by the way. But if you're new to the channel, man, do the mayor a favor and run up these like, share the video, subscribe to the channel, join the Discord. Discord link is in the chat, will be in the comments, and it's always in the description. Discord's fire. We almost got 1,000 people in the Discord, gang. And only like 5-7 months. Crazy enough. But gang, run up these likes, share the video. But gang, East to Mayor, the one and only real New York Mayor F. Eric Adams, and you rocking with the town favorite Showface News. It's Big Gotham, and you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. Make sure you hit the like, make sure you share the video, subscribe to Showface News. Now, I'm up out of here, gang. Salute. And go to showfacenews.com for the brand new mayor merch. Yes, wear the mayor's quotes in style, all fall, all with along. For the remainder of 2024, the mayor will be providing brand new merch each and every month. All right, look, we have the All Champs tees out right now, as well as the Hug Your Shadow hoodies and tees. Wear the mayor merch in style only at showfacenews.com. Get your orders in, the orders ship fast. Get it right now. Everybody's buying it. Subscribe to the mayor.